This was about a really messed up situation that happened right on camera in Little Village. And this is like right on camera. I'm not posting the video because that's strike material. I'm just posting like a screenshot from the video. So there was a guy named Guillermo, and he's on video like getting shot. And what this was about, I don't know. It did not seem. It didn't go by the script of like a gang related shooting. You know how that typically goes. It didn't really look like that. So I don't know if this had anything to do with that, which is a lot of stuff in Little Village revolves around that, but this didn't appear to be that. However, the shooter, it was ruled acted in self defense, and in Chicago, a lot of times guys get off for self defense. People who killed Zach TV got off because of mutual combat. Some four corner hustlers pulled up and shot up a house, and the guys in the house shot back. They got let go because of mutual combat. The mutual combat and the self defense thing here is very tricky. You guys know the guy who's killed Little Jeff. Now, that situation was self-defense. I mean, that was definitely self-defense. But anyways, prosecutors, they said, have rejected Chicago police efforts to file felony charges in connection with the fatal shooting in Little Village. This is being reported by CWB Chicago. Shout out them. Concluding that the shooter acted in self-defense, so CWB Chicago secured video of the shooting. This was over on July 12th in the 2600 block of South Ridgeway. For people who don't know, Little Village it's a predominantly Mexican neighborhood on the southwest side that is dominated by two gangs, specifically the Latin Kings and the Gangs of 2-6. And, those two gangs don't get along at all. But there's a lot of sets now, okay, that are like going renegade within the 2-6 and some within the Kings. It's crazy now, like all these nations are breaking apart, but there's even 2-6 by me now. Like I see the graffiti, it's like Dark Side 2-6. They came into the Lakeview neighborhood like about 5-7 years ago, from what I was seeing, like when the tagging started popping up. But anyways, in this video, there's a guy named Guillermo. He's 31 years old. He's seen walking up to a large passenger van that's idling in a parking space. He appears to be holding an ice cream in his left hand, and he forcibly opens the van's passenger door and exchanges words with people inside the vehicle. So you see what I mean? This doesn't seem like a gang-related thing, because if it's gang-related, they just start blowing. It's not going to... they're not going to talk to him. But anyways, moments later, four men walk around a nearby corner and approach the van while Guillermo steps away from the vehicle. So the video shows a man with Guillermo walking up behind the group of men and punching one of them in the head as they move toward the van. Okay, so within a split second, a member of the group turns around and shoots Guillermo at close range. He falls to the ground. His hands are clutching his chest. So the man who was with him runs from the scene. Everyone in the group that came around the corner escapes in the van, except for the gunman. As the van pulls away, okay, this is leaving the gunman behind. He fires a shot at Guillermo's friend who's fleeing. Okay, then the armed man runs away. He fires more shots at Guillermo, who's like already fallen at this point, as he passes him on the sidewalk. Now, bullets hit the sidewalk near Guillermo, and it sends debris flying upwards. So he's not hitting Guillermo, he's hitting the sidewalk. Guillermo, his hands are still clutched to his chest. He tries to move out of the way, and as the video ends, the shooter disappears around the corner as Guillermo lies on his stomach near the curb, and he's like seriously wounded. So a few hours after that, he died. So Chicago police arrested a guy in connection with the shooting. Not too long after it happened, according to CBD records, he was released from custody about 46 hours after an attorney in the Cook County State's Attorney's Office in their felony review unit denied criminal charges, according to a CBD report. So a source familiar with the investigation said that prosecutors concluded that the shooter, who reportedly had a concealed carry license, acted in self-defense when he shot Guillermo. The source said that police also arrested the man that they believe punched the other man. Okay, so they made a couple of arrests. No charges were filed against him because police could not identify the guy who got punched. So a spokesperson for the Chicago Police Department confirmed that its investigation of the shooting has been closed and cleared due to, quote, bar to prosecution, meaning prosecutors opted not to pursue charges. The Cook County State's Attorney's Office did not respond to an email seeking information for the story. So this is something that guys who, like, are serving time in prison or, for example, time on house arrest, for, like, little stuff. Okay, so now they're, serving time, okay, and they're watching guys who just caught a body go free. without serving any time, without getting any probation. And, you go through the justice system. I always tell people, like, respect the law. Like I was just mentioning at the beginning of the video, as a Christian, like, you're supposed to respect the law if it doesn't violate God's law. But at the same time, I mean, for a lot of people who are not Christian, respect has to be earned. Respect has to be earned. And for the system, like letting guys who just caught a body go free. There was just a guy earlier this year who got like some slap on the wrist sentence for being caught with child porn. And then you got guys who sold a little bit of dope. They're doing like 10 years. Or guys who jacked a car, that's dangerous, but they're getting like 20 years. So, like I said, man, the system, respect has to be earned. And so you guys let me know what you think about this story, man. But yeah, he's walking free, man. And this is what's going on in Chicago right now. But it's like hit or miss because you might not walk free.